What is up, Packer fans? Back again. Here we are, week 16 of the NFL season. The Packers are 9-4. They're looking to go 10-4 this week at home at Lambeau. Monday Night Football against the New Orleans Saints, who are still trying to vie for their own playoff spot, but they have to win their division, and their division is tough, and we'll see what happens there. But for the Saints, coming into Lambeau this weekend, or this Monday night, the quarterback, Derek Carr, is out. Alvin Kamara likely out. So their starting quarterback is going to be Spencer Rattler, the rookie. He played at Oklahoma, and then he went into South Carolina, I believe. And so Spencer Rattler has played a little bit this year, but now will get a start against the Packers at Lambeau. Packers are going to be looking to get after this rookie. Obviously, last year the Packers played the Saints. It was the game they were down 17-0 early. They came back and ended up winning the game. Jordan Love and the team just kind of rallied around each other going into that third and fourth quarter and ended up getting the win. So for the Packers, playing the Saints, kind of nostalgic because of what it meant to that team last year to win that game and how kind of revamped their season. And so this year, different story. Packers playing a lot better early on in the season, got themselves in a really good spot right now to get a playoff spot going into this playoff season. Obviously, the Lions are in first place at 12-2. The Vikings are in second place at 12-2. The Packers are in third place at 9-4. The Bears are way behind. But the Eagles also there at 12-2. So Packers right in the mix below those teams, obviously, to get a win against the Saints, push them into the playoff picture. Really does to set them up for, what's to come next. We got the Vikings next week, and then we have the Bears to finish the season. It'll kind of, whether the Packers still have a chance to get the division or be in the mix at the end there for the division title, I think is still open, but it's going to be basically a race between the Vikings and the Lions. Right now, though, the Lions are very injured. They lost 3 more guys in the loss to the Bills for due to season-ending injuries. So Aleem McNeil, the big defensive tackle, is out for the season, and then obviously David Montgomery they lost as well. So Packers getting healthy at the right time. Pretty much everybody practiced except for Quay Walker and Javon Bullard. So Jair back out there, obviously. Rome's back out there. Edge is back out there. All the offensive linemen are out there. So going into this week 14 matchup, the Packers, 15 matchup, 16 matchup. Oh my goodness. Week 16 matchup. The Packers, there's only 3 weeks left. The Packers are going to have to play really well on offense. Starts up front with the offensive line. Rasheed Walker playing great still. Alkin Jenkins at left guard playing great. Josh Myers playing great at centers. Sean Ryan at right guard still playing awesome. And his real first season as a full-time starter. And then Zach Tom doing great on the right side as well. Tucker Kraft playing great. We should be getting Luke Musgraves back this week. Hopefully, he did practice a little bit last week, so I don't know what the plan is for him. Maybe he'll be back this week. And then the offense obviously flows through Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, workhorse. Last week they just fed him the ball to start the game, and we really kind of set the tone early in Seattle against the Seahawks. That 12th man was not an issue at all for the Packers. I thought Josh Jacobs was going to have a career night after having almost 70 yards in the first quarter, but he ended up still under 100 yards rushing for the day, I believe. And so for the Packers, it's going to be lean on Josh Jacobs some more. Keep using Jordan Love, the play action. He can make any throw. His mobility is no longer an issue. He is in, pretty much 100% since the start of the season. He has not been 100%, so now he is 100%. Nothing is ailing him, and he's able to make all the throws, obviously, and scramble and make plays. So for the receivers, Christian Watson's been stepping up. We saw Romeo Doubs get 2 touchdowns last week. Dontavian Wicks has not been dropping the ball as much, and they've been trying to get Jayden Reed involved with the action. Jayden Reed, started out hot, kind of slowed down, now kind of picking up again, so we'll see what he can do. But this Packers receiving group, really strong. Obviously, Tucker Kraft brings a lot to him as well, and then just having Jordan Love kind of facilitate everything is huge. So this Packers offense, I look for them to get after the Saints defense. The defense still has Cameron Jordan, defensive end. He's been playing great. He's been in the league for a long time. They have Pete Werner at middle linebacker or weak side linebacker. He's a really good linebacker. Demario Davis is still there for the Saints. So this defense, they have Willie Gay, they have Will Harris, they have Tyrann Mathieu, they have Alan Taylor. So I was going to say Taylor twice. So anyway, he is a good safety in the back end along with, like I said, Tyrann Mathieu. So this Saints defense not injured. They're playing well. They're keeping them in games. They're making it tough for other opponents. But for the Packers, hopefully this offense can just keep it going, keep it flowing. They scored 30 points on the road in Seattle. Now they're back at home at Lambeau against a rookie quarterback. I'm hoping this Packers team can get on top of them early, force Spencer Rattler into some errant throws, and hopefully this defense can really get after them. I'm thinking the defense can get some sacks in this game, some picks, some turnovers. Really make it a fun, good, big win for the Packers, kind of heading into a tough playoff run. Obviously, we're going to be on the road in the playoffs. We do have the Vikings next week. It'd be nice to get a win against them, kind of show them where we're at as it relates to the season right now. So for the Packers, on defense, though, going up against a rookie, no Alvin Kamara. They do have MVS, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, a receiver who's kind of resurged his career now in New Orleans, but without somebody really to throw it to him. I know Rattler has a big arm, but he just hasn't seen the defenses. Hopefully Halfley can get after him on that side of the ball. They do have Dante Pettis and Juwan Johnson, but he's injured also. So who knows what the Saints are going to do on offense. They're really injured. They're depleted. Obviously, their season has not gone the way they thought it would. They started out 2-0, and they basically lost, I think, 7 in a row after that or something along those lines. So they did get Derek Carr back, and, they had MVS have his breakout game. But for the Saints, the season's just not going the way they thought. They do have a chance still, so the Packers can't, overlook this team. But with the playoffs on the horizon, with the win and you're in type of scenario, I don't think Green Bay is going to have any issues right here with dealing with the Saints this weekend. I just want to see where we're at here with everything. I think I said it wrong. Yeah, we're oh no. Yeah, we're 10-4. I kept saying we're 9-4. We are already 10-4, and we'll be moving on to 11-4. The season moves so fast, and the weeks go by so quickly, and it is really crazy. But we are in Week 16 against the Saints. Week 17 will be at the Vikings, and then Week 18 is at home against the Bears. So for the Packers, getting a win here against the Saints will be huge. Obviously, get us into the playoffs, kind of solidify our spot, and then we'll wait and see what happens with the rest of the divisions and see who else gets in. But for the Packers on the defensive side of the ball, I look for the defense to get after Spencer Rattler, Rashawn Gary to get a sack, Anae Barry to get a sack, Lucas Van Ness to get a sack, Brenton Cox to get a sack. Pretty much everybody's going to be feasting against the Saints. And then obviously Kenny Clark and Devontae Wyatt doing what they do in the middle. Edgerrin Cooper, how can you not? I mean, I've shouted him out so many times so far, but how can you not keep shouting out Edge? Player of the week again for the NFC, second time for the rookie in his rookie campaign, obviously. And so he played like 34 snaps out of like a possible 70 something, so less than half, and he was the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He had a sack, an interception, so like 7 tackles, passes defense, all those things, and you can just see his speed and him flying around the football field. This guy is going to be elite for a long time for the Packers. It is very exciting to watch, and he's just a great personality, great smile, all those things. What a great player for Green Bay. Just look for him to keep excelling, and once he gets the playbook better and he can be on the field for a lot more plays, he's going to just have a lot more success. So go Packers, go Edge. What a pickup, second-round pick out of Texas A&M. Goody, shout you out. So go Pack, go on that one. And then on the back end, X, kind of been quiet on the back end, but they haven't really been forcing it on the back end. There's not been a lot of deep balls downfield. Not a lot of those busted plays, and it's because X is back there making sure everything is good. Keyshawn Nixon playing well, Eric Stokes playing well, Carrington Valentine got his interception, his first of his career. Big play there. He almost had one earlier, and then he came back and got the one. He kind of fell back on that coverage, so what a play by Carrington. And then obviously getting Jair Alexander back. Everybody says he's been ducking all the top receivers, and now he's coming back, at the end of the season. Obviously, Justin Jefferson next week, so I don't know about that. I just know that Jair wants to be 100% healthy and doesn't want to have any excuses for why the other guy kind of got after him or took it to him. He doesn't want to be injured and then get shown up. So I think he just, for his sake and his own pride, he has to be 100%. Kind of sucks as for the team because you have a lot of guys on the team that are playing at less than 100%. But I understand at his elite level, he wants to feel like he can play at that elite level. So hopefully we get Jair back for this final stretch run, and then the rest of the defense can kind of, follow around him and the X and the rest of the guys, and hopefully keep progressing the way they have. 30-13 against Seattle, and now going against the Saints. It could be a shutout. This Saints team might struggle to score points, so I'm hoping for a big win, and then playoff victory or playoffs we're in, and then so we'll be 11-4 after this in the playoffs, and then we'll see what happens with the division, with the Lions, with the Vikings, see kind of where the Eagles end up, and then see if the Commanders or who else can kind of get into the playoffs. I know there's some like the Rams and the Niners and the Seahawks are still all kind of there too, and so that whole division is a mess. In the West, the Packers beat all the West teams, so not going to worry about them. To me, my biggest concern with the Lions being hurt and with the Vikings having Sam Darnold is the Eagles sitting at 12-2 with their team, with what they've been through over the years and kind of their resilience. That is the team that I'm watching for the most. But Packers, 1 week at a time. Let's get through the Saints. Go Pack, go. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace out.